How's it? Today is not Thursday, June 12th. It's actually Sunday, the 15th, because on Thursday I flew home and today I am back in California, as sad as it may be. And this is just some footage from Thursday. I was not planning to lift more than once when I was home. And for a lot of reasons. One of them is because the scheduling of everything just didn't seem to line up. Thursdays typically are my light day, posterior chain accessories type stuff. And I knew that I was going to be lifting on Friday for my big lifts instead of Saturday, just because Saturday was going to be a very busy day. So I felt like I needed to have a good day of decent rest, which typically is my Friday from normal schedule. Um, that also kind of accounted for me traveling, right? I'm sitting in the plane for 5+ hours, 5.5 hours, give or take. And I don't feel very good after that. My back is kind of achy and all of these things. And even then, on top of that, I didn't sleep very much from Wednesday to Thursday. Wednesday night, 1 a.m. or so, I was packing my things, and then it got to be 3 a.m. and I needed to make sure I was up by 6:30. And I have a history of oversleeping, so I didn't want to sleep, and I had a lot of anxiety around that, and because if I overslept, then I'm gonna miss my flight. And so that was the thing. I slept 2 hours, made the flight on time, and when I got home, I felt super groggy and very kind of weird. I felt like I was a piece of shit. I don't know how else to say that, but I felt like I needed to be active. And I told my brother oh, maybe we can go lift later today. And I tried to take a nap and everything, and nothing really happened. And so when I told him I wanted to go lift, he was like, okay, yeah, let's go. And so we went, and that's what this is today. Super light powers, went up to 135, 135 pounds, not 135 kilos. 135 pounds for the power snatch, which is basically 61, 62-ish kilos for 3 singles. And then my power cleans did up to 185 pounds, which is what? 85 is 187 pounds, 189 pounds. So 83 is about 185, something like that. So these are really, really, really light. I felt really good to start moving around. It was pretty warm out, and I felt like my body was feeling okay. My joints were a little bit achy, and I felt kind of sluggish, but things were moving very well. And I'm happy that I did this on Thursday, because Friday, the day after the video here, you'll see I end up lifting pretty well. But yeah, I actually got some of my brother's squats on video. I was very happy that I was able to do that. My brother's a lot stronger than me, as you can clearly tell here. This is 585. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. For what it's worth, that's my belt. So, without that belt, I don't know if you're going to watch this, Chris, but hey, that's my belt. That's what's up. This angle was a lot better. He did 615, which is the heaviest he went on Thursday. And then we actually ended up lifting on Friday, the day tomorrow from the video, if that makes sense. Look at that. Look at that. Very, very impressive. I'm super happy that I was able to be there for that and just watch that. And I know a lot of the building blocks. I was there when he was kind of little injured and whatnot, and so I was able to give him some things that could help him, and how he's back basically to almost as strong as he used to be 5 years ago, 7 years ago, something like that. Finish off the day with some Nordic hamstring curls, because this was the main thing that I wanted to do today. I didn't really care about the powers too much, but this here was the one that I think was going to be super helpful. That Rogue GHD machine or whatever, Roman chair is what we learned what it's called, is very, very good. It's so much better than the one at Central. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.